Soil erosion is a major threat to the sustainability of agriculture in Canada. It removes topsoil, reduces soil organic matter, and contributes to the breakdown of soil structure. These effects in turn adversely affect soil fertility, the movement of water into and from the soil surface, and ultimately crop yields and profitability. Yields from eroded soils may be substantially lower than those from stable soils in the same field. Uh, Erosion can have significant off-site adverse impacts on the environment through the physical transport and deposition of soil particles and through the nutrients, pesticides, pathogens, and toxins that are released by erosive processes or carried by eroded sediments. The potential for erosion on soils under potato production is much greater than its on soils under cereals and oilseed production. To study the impact of different wind velocities on potato yield and quality in a sandy loam potato production system, Canada Manitoba Crop Diversification Centre aims to develop a portable wind erosion tunnel to quantify loss of topsoil and develop a correlation between wind speed and potato yield. We aim to compare replicated treatments of cover crops, nurse cropping, mulching, and crop residue management. For this purpose, we manufactured a prototype of a blower driven air tunnel. The components of this air or wind tunnel include an external power source, fan or blower, air flow conditioning section, and soil collection system. Instrumentation such as anemometers and soil sieves are also used in this process. Wind velocities would be changed by changing the fan speed.
Hi everyone, Zack here again from MHPEC Inc. I'm here to talk about more of our continuing work with Haider Abbas with Manitoba Agriculture at CMCDC Carberry. And I'm here to talk to you about our wind erosion study that Haider and I have been spearheading. He's described to you a little bit about how the study is set up and how the fan works. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the cooperative extension that went into the initiation of this project and how we're still seeking and interested in input. So for what we did to start this project is we started talking with growers, coincidentally about other work that we happen to be doing, but we discovered work with our green manures and biofumigants where there were anecdotes from growers about how these products, in addition to working on kind of our disease control methods and increasing organic matter objectives, there was also a decrease in the amount of wind that was blowing in these fields that were biofumigated, even when we didn't have a lot of mustard, like say 3 feet instead of our desired 6 feet or 7 feet. So what we discovered in talking to enough growers is that wind erosion is a fairly consistent problem, especially across a variety of different soil types and growing areas in Manitoba. And a unifying feature is a difficulty in managing them with the crop residue that's typically left after a potato crop before the next one goes in the following spring. So to that end, growers have been playing a lot on their own with either green manures, cover crops, or a variety of other practices. And we thought to try and standardize a lot of those efforts with our own research objectives that we do here at CMCDC with the fan that Haider described to actually provide quantitative proof that what the growers are observing is absolutely happening with hard numbers that we can then use to expand upon and evaluate some of the growers' new practices as well as some of our own ideas with cover crops, companion crops, nurse crops, and other such similar ideas. So to that end, because this is still an open-ended and developing project and we're looking for community input, feel free to reach out to me at mhpec@outlook.com to set up and provide more input for these types of projects. We very much appreciate grower input on this.